Dr. Rabi Bastia sir, and he is a Padma Shri awardee, and he works as a president for Oil Marks Energy Private Limited, and also he has completed his PhD from IIT Kharagpur, and he is with us, and he is a very kind-hearted person. He is a very good person, and he is going to he has also some question and he want to address or something. So I will request Ravi sir, you can take your time and can address the people, and your question also you can ask about. Sir, I can see you, but I'm not able to unmute. Just hold on. I'll try to unmute you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Honorable Member of the Parliament, our dynamic and charismatic leader, I'm really privileged to have the first meeting with you today.
Thank you.
And I'm glad and pleased that I belong to the same constituency which you represent today. In fact, I was thinking for a long time to just come and see you in Delhi, but it had never happened. Corona is getting us connected. So that is the best part of it. I am an eternal optimist. I have been given 5 minutes. I'll try to portray my passion and optimism for my mother state, Odisha. The opportunity is to tell something about an agro business. Friends, food supply chain is the key and is going to stay till the humankind remains. In keeping this background in mind, I have started a small innovative initiative in Odisha by combining two things. One, a R&D center, and the other, a field center. The R&D center provides a quality assessment of the plot or the seeds which are being prepared to be really plowed and then get into the commercial scale. So the project name is Quality and Profitability Enhancement of Rice Seed Production. You will be amazed to know that after more than 120 years of our agro initiatives and green initiatives, we are only 26% sufficient in terms of the seed replacement ratio. I would like to make it little clear that each farmer needs 74% more seed, proper seed, for making their crops more productive, more profitable, and more attractive to the market. So this, when I was teaching a course in Stanford, I had a scientist who got connected, and he told me a business model. He told, it's not doing the business, different business. It's doing the business differently. So I will tell you a little bit, the same business, how we can make it differently, and especially connect what ma'am has told to attract or to give employment avenues for our laborers, those who are coming as the migrant laborers, or even the employment avenues for our states, which is dismally at the position of 26. We have established a technology center, ma'am, at Khurda, where it encompasses about 20 acres of land. And there we had tried to put about the seed production, which is grown as a pilot project. The technique is a male-female pollination, that is seed and pollen parents with the synchronized anthesis, which gives an optimal row ratio. That means more number of rows of seeds are planted to give a dense crops without compromising the quality. And supplementary pollination. Many times after you do the pollination, the crops get wasted due to some sort of a mishap or some sort of a cyclone or wind. So if you multiply that by a continuous visual and supervision, those things are avoided. By some of these activities, the seed which was tested in my laboratory, we have found that it is 7 times productive than the normal seeds, and it has been tested in 3 different laboratories. The quality of the seed, the efficiency in the production techniques makes it a business done differently than others. What we have done, ma'am, from the pilot scale, we have taken it to the farm scale. I got about 1,000 acres in Puri at 3 different places from the farmers in a cooperative farming pattern. And those cooperative farming pattern was to involve the farmers. And by that, I have employed about 1,000 farmers directly and about 1 lakh indirectly. It was a humble beginning last year, because when I started, in 2 months' time, Phani came and all my backbone was broken. But notwithstanding that disaster, which has to come in life, and I came back again. So this is my first season where 1,000 acres have been tested in the field, and the products are going to different parts of the state. And I am getting the order for 4 times production to the next season. So here is the challenge. How do I do that? I have to increase the production facilities and the processing facilities, ma'am. And in my R&D center, I have put only 1 processing plant, and that is not good enough for making this. If I make it 4 times, we can engage a lot of laborers, and we can have a training center to also teach some of those laborers, those who are available, some of the farmers, so that we can take it pan Odisha level, and this business is going to stay with us. I will give a small figure. The profitability index of the farmers per acre. When I talked to them first time, they told about, sir, 10,000 to 15,000 per acre is a very good amount for us, which we are earning. This year, after the seed production, we have been able to give them about 40 to 50,000 per acre. So this is the value addition. This is the satisfaction to the farmers and the customers, which I tell as my partners. This business can provide. But ma'am, I will tell you a very interesting story. The business doesn't stop as in the management school. It is taught. The business modules have to be self-inclusive to each other to produce different results and multiply your profitability. How do you do that? The business model is to produce seed, that is the rice seeds. When the rice seeds are taken out as the crop, then the straw, we call it kuta in Odisha. So when those straws are nothing, they are the waste products. We thought if we take some cattle and make a small gosala type of things and then get some cows, we can feed them, which are becoming a waste product here. So I made a small dairy and husbandry type of things and kept 2 cows there. So with the agriculture, we have connected the cows and how the cows will perform. And if you come to my gosala, you will find there is a fan, there is electricity, and they are very, very, very hygienic. And the way I live, they the same way. And the cow dung and the cow urine which is coming out of the cows are becoming enormous. I thought one French scientist who was working with me in French, he told the cow dung and the cow urine combined with some herbs and some plant debris could make the organic compost, which could be again 3 to 4 times more effective than the normal compost, which is again poisonous. So we are taking the help of these cows and the cattle stores who are there to produce some of this compost, which are used in that pilot project. So agriculture, the dairy, and the compost. From the compost, to feed or to water the plant in the rice season, we have made few ponds, big size ponds. And those big size ponds could also have some fisheries in it. So friends, with little bit of innovation, I have connected 4 modules in a small mite, and I am only 6 to 7 months old. I work for different countries, including India. But in this Corona environment, I will not be able to travel this year. So I'll focus on my business in Odisha. And Indian by birth, they have assured me that they will be part of me in this journey. I can see the picture of some of my students from outside India also in this call. I am extremely delighted, Satya. You are doing very well. So say hello to ma'am, and ma'am will be taking in this new avatar, will take the states to a different level. With this wish, I say you that you all have heard, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyantu ma kaschid dukhavate. May all be prosperous and happy. May all be free from illness. May all see what's spiritually uplifting for us. May no one suffer. Only peace, peace, and peace will prevail. Like the full moon, which comes at the time of the full moon day, that cannot be shadowed fully when a lunar eclipse attacks it. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଗ୍ରହଣ ଆସେ ସେଟା କ୍ଷଣିକ ପାଇଁ ଆସି ତାକୁ ଅନ୍ଧକାର କରିଦେଇଥାଏ. But when it comes out of the eclipse, the moon becomes much brighter. So this is Corona today. We all will come back with a much brighter event and with a much brighter will to do much better. We strongly feel with you, ma'am, and this was my little confession which I thought, and I will seek some help from the package which you have announced to expand my activities there. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, Ravi sir. Thank you very much. बहुत बहुत